Hello class. This week we're talking about present perfect and present perfect progressive. We have 4 videos lined up for this week. The first one is about present perfect tense. The next one is about simple past versus present perfect. The third is about present perfect progressive, and finally we'll compare present perfect and present perfect progressive. Let's start with present perfect. To form present perfect tense, you use has or have plus the past participle form of a verb. That's the ed or the en ending, and some verbs have irregular endings too. For statements, we have the subject, and then has or have, and then the past participle form, and maybe an object or a preposition or something like that. I have eaten breakfast. Amanda has taken several classes at LASC. For negatives, we insert not between has or have and the past participle. So Eric has not visited Disneyland. They have not sold their house yet. For questions, we have to do some movement. So we move has or have to the front of the sentence, and we insert the subject between has or have and the past participle. Have you been to Colorado? Has Jennifer finished her homework? So what does it mean? We use present perfect tense to describe states or actions that happen prior to the present. Present perfect always has a sense of prior, before something else. I have finished all my chores, and now I can watch some TV. She has left her house, and she's on the way to the party. Have you done your homework? Present perfect can describe a prior point in time that continues to the present. I have been a teacher since 2009. You've been my best friend for many years. And she hasn't been to Cambodia. Notice the adverb phrase or adverb clause with for or since can show when the action started or how long it's been going on. Present perfect can describe an event that started at an unknown time in the past. We've already seen that movie. They've tried Thai food before. And my note here is that these can refer to single actions or repeated actions. I've already seen that movie 10 times. They've tried Thai food twice before. Right? It can be single or repeated. Present perfect can describe a recently completed action, often with just. She has just finished her homework. Don't leave yet, you've just arrived. Or on the news, for example, here's breaking news. The judges have awarded this year's Nobel Peace Prize. These events just happened. They're recently completed. Present perfect can refer to actions that occurred over a period of time in the past and are completed at the moment of speaking. For example, the value of my house has gone up in the last 2 years. Or, oh no, it looks like I've gained some weight, or my clothes have gotten smaller. You might say this or think this when you're trying on some old clothes. So, what does this mean here? So, looks like I have gained some weight. This event, this action, have gained some weight, started sometime in the past, but you're recognizing it right now at the moment of speaking. We do contractions with present perfect tense as well. So we reduce pronouns in present perfect tense. I have becomes I've, she or he has, she's and he's, you have, you've, they have, they've, we have, we've. And we also reduce negative present perfect tense as well. So have not can become haven't, has not can become hasn't. In formal writing, like college papers or business emails, we often don't use any present perfect tense contractions, or really, we don't use any contractions in formal writing. In speaking, the subject is often contracted with the has or have, even if the subject is not a pronoun. For example, Daniel has arrived becomes Daniel's arrived. The animals have woken up becomes the animals have woken up. So that's for speaking, so you might hear that when native speakers talk. That's it for present perfect tense. The next video will compare present perfect tense to simple past.